Hello and thanks for joining us tonight. The Crawford County Sheriff's Office mourning one of their deputies who was killed overnight in a car crash.
The sheriff says it happened on Marshall Hill Road around 10 o'clock. Jessica Cha went out to learn more about what happened.
It happened just after 10 Tuesday night. Deputy Timothy Rivers was driving on Marshall Mill Road to serve as backup to another deputy who was performing a traffic stop when he collided with another car.
Deputy Rivers was later pronounced deceased at the hospital. The other person is being treated for their injuries.
Crawford County Sheriff Lewis Walker says Rivers worked with their department for 2 years.
Great person, great personality. We're just glad to have him here. Now we learned the loss of him.
Terrible.
Michael Thomas said he wasn't shocked to hear about the accident.
The way most people drive, no, it don't surprise me.
Thomas has lived on Marshall Mill Road for over 7 years.
When we first moved in, elderly people got killed pulling out from the stop sign because somebody was going way too fast to stop.
Thomas says he's seen people go up to 90 miles an hour. He says the death is tragic.
It's just awful, terrible, a useless death for nothing.
Walker says they're still trying to get a grip on what happened.
We was late getting in this morning, and we're back here this morning because we know we got to be here. Although we are going through a tough situation, we are human just like anybody else.
Walker says Rivers leaves behind a fiance and 2 kids, but he says the community has been incredibly supportive.
That's what gets you through, when you got that kind of support, from the community. And, the most important thing is now, we're praying for the Rivers family.
In Crawford County, Jessica Cha, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, Sheriff Walker says the Georgia State Patrol is investigating the crash. Deputy Rivers is a former Bibb County deputy. He ran unsuccessfully for Bibb Sheriff in 2016. He sued Sheriff David Davis because of that loss, claiming he was the victim of racial discrimination. But a federal judge threw out the case, saying Rivers didn't present any evidence to back up the claim.